Well, day one of harvest in the bag. Got that, well, not in the bag, in the bin. And, first time in the Claas. Driving that, I spent most of the time trying to figure out the controls, where everything is. The displays, the Trimble versus the Deere GPS. I've only ran the Deere stuff before. So, and I ran the X9 last year as well for about 5 hours. So it's a fantastic machine. I'll go into that more, but I'll just do like a summary of basically today. We did got going. I did an orientation in the morning there. Had some pizza, and it's really good. We got done 3/4. The Hanneman is a half, and then Blacklands is another quarter. We got done those. It was called Whitelands, but that was considered racist, so they changed the name to Blacklands. Now I'm just fucking with you. It's always interesting to see like the names of fields, what people call their fields, and nobody does it by land location using the LSD system. It's always got names or nicknames, like oh yeah, you know where Peckerhead's land is? Mm-hmm. Yeah, just go to Peckerhead's home quarter, or like, that's Gopher Tits place over there. There's always these weird names that people have, but everybody knows where they are. Like those guys, they'll say a name, they know exactly where it is, because it's the same. I'm sure it's the same everywhere. So that's always interesting to see the names. Also, these guys use Google Maps they outlined all their crops in Google Maps. Oh my gosh, that is just a brilliant little thing. It's highlighted real nice. You drop pins for everybody. It works really swell. I don't know. There's no need to buy any extra software. Just use the Google Maps. These guys did a brilliant job. You can change the highlights and colors, and I love it. A great idea. The first thing I noticed about that Claas, because I drove it without a header, the Lexion 8770, is how quiet it is. The thing is quiet. Even when the header's on, it's quiet. Like the Deere screams. So I don't know if it's the engine or the installation, but the Claas has a Mercedes-Benz engine, and puts out 585 horsepower. And this is like, it's like minivan quiet. It's eerie. So there's something to that. Anyway, it's nice, I guess. Yeah, but I don't think getting used to it was the hardest part. I spent the better part of the day just trying to figure out the machine, where everything is and how it works without looking like a douchebag. But it's tough and you're coming in with a new crew and everybody does everything a little bit different. So I just kind of shut up and just kind of watched how it works. And I didn't dink around with too much of the controls yet, just because I was trying to learn how everything kind of runs and works. But the next day is going to be a lot better. But the hardest part isn't learning a new machine at all. The hardest part, I realized, is something called de-radicalization. My friends invited me over for a little soiree or surprise, some celebration of some kind. So let's see what they're all up to. Hey, guys, what are y'all doing here? Why do you guys look so serious?
We need you to come in and take a seat. There's something we would all like to talk to you about. We're all concerned that you've been de-radicalized.
De-radicalized? That's not true.
Apparently everything you do has to do with John Deere.
Yeah, you still at the store? Yeah, you buy some John Deere apples? Okay, like one thing one time. What else? No, we have a John Deere watermelon here. Okay, everybody does that though, right? That's normal. I've never done it besides then. I never do that. What is this asshole doing? The light is fucking John Deere green. Let's move! Oh shit. Maybe I have been de-radicalized. So anyway, that's our day one overview. 17,000 acres. We knocked off 3/4. How important is cab noise to everybody? With this motor, this Mercedes motor, these Lexion combines. How important is the noise in the cab? the Deer is actually quiet too. Like the 7 series versus the 6 series is night and day. The X9 is quieter than the 7 series. But this thing's quieter than all of them. So how important is cab noise to people? All right.